Hello friends, Brittany here from Empty Desk Solutions, certified Podia Pro and marketing agency owner, building your website in as little as 7 days. I am here today to do a quick tutorial on actually how we use Podia to manage pieces of our membership, our community for the marketing club. Maybe this will inspire some different workflows for you as well. So I'm going to pop over into my website editor actually first, because I want to really quickly add something to the navigation for a program we've just launched. So I'm going to do that first. So I already have the page. Let's move my camera actually. Let's move these controls so they're not in the way. There you go. I already have the page I want, which is called the Membership Launchpad, but I want to add it to my navigation. So I'm just grabbing the link itself for that page. I'm going to click up here in my navigation, and then I'm going to add the link. So I'm going to call this Launch Your Membership. Now, I don't want things bumped into 2 lines. I don't like that. Oh, I have to choose where I'm going. And this is going to be, I think this is the one, although we had a webinar as well. Let's see if that's the right page. And then I'm going to just tweak this design a little bit. Now, usually this live email marketing bootcamp, this wouldn't be here. We have some spaces left for a bootcamp that we're running in a couple weeks. So usually I would be okay with the navigation as is. But what I'm going to do is what do I want to do? Let's decrease the gap a little bit, and then I'm going to go into our fonts, and I'm just going to bring this down just a bit until I can have it fit on one line. There we go. So that's it. And then I'm going to test and see if I put the right link to the actual sales page for that. Let's see, launch your membership. No, that is the webinar page. Just kidding. That's the wrong one. So let's go back here and launch your membership. The membership launchpad. Let's try that. Refresh. There we go. And now it goes to our sales page. Also, pro tip, you've probably seen this in some of my other videos, but if you have a specific sales page that you're driving traffic to and you don't want people to get lost and click elsewhere, you can hide the navigation on that page. So this is an example of that. Once people hit this membership launchpad page, we don't want them to be clicking around and doing anything else. Now, if we wanted to have a second version of this page where we do keep it intact because we wanted to see those other things, we could, but in this case, generally when we're sending traffic to launch your membership is outside of sending them to our homepage. Okay, done. All right, so now what we want to do here is we want to show you how we send our recordings, and I get a lot of questions on how to use Podia to structure a community and members area. So there's a couple different ways that we use the community to run our membership. Now, we do have a Facebook group. A lot of people I know don't want to also have a Facebook group. It's really tough. In our case, it was really tough to get people to engage over here inside of the community, as in connect with one another and comment on things. The Facebook group is easy to get them to do that because frankly, they're just used to logging in there. If we're trying to get them to engage here, we're kind of like forcing them to change their habits, and that's really tough. So our recordings actually do go in 2 places. My partner Jen, she will post, she kind of manages the Facebook group, and then I manage all the stuff on the Podia side. Now, if you're a one-man show kind of running your membership, you might want to decide one or the other, unless you can make that workflow work really quickly. But if engagement is kind of the main piece, unless you have a group that's like anti-Facebook, then you might want to still consider a group for that. Okay, so this is our structure. So when people join, they get a welcome email, and it takes them to this new members start here. And this is just an overview that we tell them how to join the group. Here's all our Zoom links. So we don't ever have to change the welcome sequence. If we have anything that we want to change, we just change what's inside of this link. And then it kind of avoids us always changing those emails. Then we have our announcements board. I'm going to go to the course library last. Announcements board is where we have our call schedule. So we have, I'm actually going to change this to say April because we're in April now. And rather than typing out this calendar each time or creating a new image, we used to create a Canva image for each one. We have a Google Calendar for our members, and we just embed the Google Calendar here. So as long as our events on the Google Calendar are correct, which they are, then they will show up here, and our members actually, there's a link here, and if they click that, it subscribes them to those calendars as well. So the only things we change when we update this is the month. We say every Monday we will be on Zoom, except for Easter Monday, which is already passed. And then we had Tuesday, April 2nd. We are hosting our monthly workshop, and this was, we had a guest speaker, SEO with member Tanya. And then the 18th is Thursday, April 18th is our monthly planning party, and we will be mapping out May content. Okay, that's that. So it's very easy for us to update the calendar. Our members know where to get that. If we wanted to send a separate message, if we're just editing this, it's not going to trigger sending them an email. In rare cases, we would want to send them a separate email. We would create something different. But this week we've already had multiple workshops and different things happen, and we're running an email marketing boot camp. So we're kind of cognizant of not sending them too many emails at a time. We don't want to overwhelm everybody, because the number one reason people cancel memberships is overwhelm. So help them create momentum and wins. Do not overwhelm them with too much content or too many emails. So that's done. So we have our announcements board, and that calendar is always pinned to the top. And then we send our call reminders through here as well. So we pre-program these. You can see 51 scheduled. So we pre-program these on as a big batch. So our Monday calls, we have kind of this office hours. So we always have a Monday reminder that goes out an hour before. So we'll say, hey, reminder, we're online at 10 a.m. Come join us on Zoom for support. And then our other two calls, we send a we're live tomorrow at whatever time, and that one we send 24 hours before, and we remind them what the workshop is. And then we send them one at an hour before the workshop, the day of. So we're just reminding people in a few times so that we try and get the best show up rate for our live calls. Then we have our links and replays. So this is what we leverage, aside from processing payments for the members, this is what we leverage the most for our membership. So we have, again, a pinned post. The calendar is here again. It just says, hi members, here's your calendar link just in case. And then we let them know, hey, the Zoom link is always this. And current month call topics refer to the announcements board. So this just links to that other one. So this is just always there right at the top, the Zoom links and calendar again. And then anytime we are finished running our live workshop, it goes here on the Zoom links and replays board. So this is what it looks like. I'm going to upload one in a second so you will see. So we say the recording is live, whatever the title was, the video itself, and we tell them a little bit about it, and that's it. And again, we always have this Google Calendar link. It's kind of everywhere so that our members don't forget to sign it, and then we let them know that they can hop into the Facebook group and ask questions, and that the recording is also over there. Now, you might be asking, okay, but if you have all of these recordings, how do your members find the one that they're looking for? Well, created a little bit of an awesome workflow. At least I think it's awesome, that works for us. Of course, they can search. They can come up here and search Facebook ads, and they'll probably find what they need. But we've created a workshop in Course Library. So this post is just another post, and I update it every single time I add a recording. So I'm going to show you this workflow in a second, start to finish. But we've categorized all of the past training. So social media, advertising, email marketing, websites, blogging, digital marketing, sales, mindset, operations, and past planning calls. So all of those are here. And then the current video we've created that goes with the planning call, also we have it in case they want to use that while they're working. And there's a couple steps. So I'm going to show you these now. But this really helps when our members log in if they're looking for anything and they don't know what the past trainings are, or they come and they just really need something specific. They click on the course and workshop library, and then they can poke through and see whichever one it is, and it will link to that specific replay board. Okay, so we had a call yesterday. I'm going to put that up now and show you this workflow. So usually what I do is I actually have a past one open in another tab. I'm going to move these over because I feel like I want them over. I want them over here. So the reason I have this over is because I copy the formatting. So I'm going to start with clicking new post, and I grab that title, and I'm going to change this. Now we save all of the info and the actual recordings and all of that inside of Notion. I'm sure we have some Notion users watching the video. So I'm going to go over to where we have the marketing club. This is internal, so this is not for our members, but this is for myself and my membership partner, Jen. So this is where we track all of our goals, different inspiration from other marketers that we like, testimonials, videos. Anytime we're running something from the membership, we generally create a page in here and everything is stored in one place. Sometimes it loads a little wacky while I'm recording, so let's see where this goes. Now we have a workshop, workflow, and database. So anytime we want a workshop, we click new, I'll say workshop test. So you can kind of see how this works, because if you're running workshops with recording, this might be awesome for you. So we put, okay, what is the date of the workshop? I'm going to pretend this one's over here, which actually will be the next monthly planning call. So I'm going to say this is April/May 2024 content planning call. This is a workshop stage. So where is it? Is it an idea, post-production, in progress? So it generally for us, it's in progress. We don't edit the recordings at all. They go up as is. So it's in progress, and then it's basically complete. Or ideas if it's something that isn't come to fruition yet. So then we say, who is working on this? So it's me, and it's Jen. This is where we can put the Canva presentation link and then recording. So the monthly planning call video and the raw recording go here. Now, if this is a guest speaker workshop, we have a certain workflow. If I click monthly planning call, here you go. So this populates all of the steps that we have to do to make this call happen. So slides, draft, proofread, create the monthly video, add to Google Calendar, post to the group, etc. So we cannot miss a step because it is all in here with this due date, and this would have triggered an email to myself and Jen to do this as well. So I'm going to go in though to this one that we're ready to upload. So you can see here that I'm going to download the video file, and I'm actually going to put it over here. This is a little game that my business partner and I like to play called You Dump Stuff into Notion, and then Brittany goes and organizes it because I like to do that. Okay, it's just uploading over there, but I've downloaded it. I'm also going to open the Canva slides, and because that's going to bug me if it doesn't go in the right place, I'm also going to put it there. Okay, because what I want from here is the title of the workshop, and I want a screenshot for the video thumbnail of this. Okay, so back over here in Notion, we are here, the title. The recording is live. What are we calling this? Essential SEO strategies for your website success with guest member speaker Tanya. Okay. Now I can put my video file here that's sitting in my downloads. Also, Notion is a really great way if you have multiple people like myself and Jen. If you have more than one of you running a membership or recordings, it's a super fast way to transfer the files, and it doesn't appear to compress anything or lose video quality. So she's done. As soon as the recording renders on her computer, she just drags it into Notion in that card. It's there and I can go grab it. So there's no adding it to different, trying to find the right Google Drive folder and putting it there, or trying to send it to me through like WeTransfer or something that to send large files, just drops it into Notion and then I have it and can take over the workflow. So the video's there. Now I'm going to put that thumbnail was that screenshot that I took from the presentation. And then because I'm cheating and I'm grabbing this kind of format over here, I'm going to paste and then I'm going to change it. We've actually changed our name, so we'll change it. Hi, Marketing Club members. The recording is live from this week's workshop. Oh, back one. Just kidding. We need this. Okay, there was our title. You will walk away from this workshop with. Okay, I need to grab 3 things there. So I'm going to grab these for what they'll walk away with. Like, you don't have to write this little extra blurb if you don't want to, but when we send the email, I find it's helpful because people can quickly glance at it and decide if that's something that they want to watch right away, or if they want to bookmark it for later, or maybe they just don't need it right now. Okay, we have this. Okay, and then we have our sign off, your marketingclub.ca host. Google Calendar link is the same, and then this reminder can stay if you have Facebook. No, if you have SEO questions, hop over to the members Facebook group and ask away. So that is pretty much that piece of the workflow. So now I have a couple choices. I can save this as a draft if I'm not done, or if I want Jen to proofread it, although let's be real, I just send stuff out and ask for forgiveness later. You can schedule it for a time in the future, or you can publish it right now. Whenever it actually gets published, I'm gonna click publish now. It's going to send an email to everybody, all of the members that have access to this board. So 90 members are gonna get this recording via email. So I'm gonna click publish now. And now, here it goes. It's going to take a second to encode that video. So while that is thinking, I'm going to copy this link. And I'm not going to close this because I want to let it do its thing. But I'm going to go over here because I still have that other tab open. And now I'm going to add it to our workshop and course library. Now, because I'm editing this post and not creating a new one, which is what I want, I only want to edit. I don't want to trigger another email to our members. They just got the recording. I don't want to also have them, you know, get a second one here. It'd be kind of weird. So that's why this is one post, but I'm editing it. And then I decide what category is this. This is websites and blogging. So we're gonna call this, what did we call this again? We called it this. With guest member speaker Tanya A. And then I put in brackets the date, so this was April 2024, and then I use little icons for the little video camera means it's a recording, the little hat means it's a course or product. Okay, so I have that, and now I want this link, which is the link to this post in the community area, and that's what I'm going to link here. There we go. So now when they come to the workshop and course library, they will also see that here. Save. Done. Now you can see if I scroll down, websites and blogging, I have it here, essential SEO strategies, and it will take them right to this post that has the video recording. So that is that for that piece of the workflow. The only remaining steps on our side is I would actually go back in here and check off. I'm actually gonna clear this. Because I want that template that was here. With the checklist. Okay, there we go. So just so I can make sure we didn't miss anything. Event, email reminders, yes. Course library, and send out email. So the only one that's left is to add recording to the Facebook group, which is Jen, and that's it. So that, my friends, is how, start to finish, we use our community area to send out and categorize our content for our marketing club members. If you want any other tutorials on specific things about Podia or how we use it for memberships, please drop me a comment below. I would love to create one. Have an awesome day, everyone. Bye.